I do not encourage nor condone any of the actions performed or products shown in this video. All of the videos are produced in a safe and controlled environment. Do not attempt to replicate any of the actions performed during this video.
Hello beautiful people from the internet, it is Connie over here. Welcome back to another video. Now, the other day I received a notification on my YouTube which said, congratulations on completing 4 years of having this channel. To which I said, haha, I've been making videos for like 2 years. And then I went to look at my channel, and I've been doing this for 4 years it seems. And so today at 8:50 something AM on a Wednesday morning, I'm going to be day drinking and smoking cigarettes to pay homage to Jacob fucking Jones, which is the sole reason why this channel exists. And so I will be talking a little bit about the channel while having my drink, which is going to be a Summersby apple cider, which I'm going to open right now in fact. Cheers. Man, just how has the time passed, huh? And now we'll be having a Chesterfield Blue as I freestyle chat about whatever comes to mind surrounding this topic. Let's go. I was actually really surprised when I saw that it had been 4 years of me doing YouTube full-time. You know, of course, for the first 2 years, it was not really working for me very well. You know, these are the sort of things that you kind of need to build up. Unless you have a very viral hit right off the bat, which didn't really happen to me, you cannot really start living off of a creative endeavor in the beginnings of it. You know, it's something that needs time to grow and get nourished and start working eventually, you know. But I do remember though, and I've told this story a couple of times, and for those who have heard it, you're gonna be like, "Rah, we've heard this story a million times," but I really enjoy telling it, you know. It was one sunny day in late spring 2021, I think it was the end of May, beginning of June, so almost summer, when I discovered the channel of Jacob fucking Jones. I was scrolling in my YouTube feed as one does, and I found this video which absolutely changed my life, which was called How I Started Taking Life Less Seriously, or something along those lines. How I stopped taking life so seriously, how I started taking life less seriously, something related to that. And this was a guy, long hair, looked to be 20, early 20s, and he was having a smoke while talking about an experience of his, in this case, how he stopped taking life so seriously, you know, what led him to that new way of acting, you know. Also, it's raining a little bit, but I'm currently shielded by the trees, which is good because I don't have an umbrella. This could turn into a sticky situation soon, but let's not worry in advance. And I watched that video, and I had just started smoking a month before or something like that. And I was just very drawn to his calm demeanor and way of telling stories, and so I just started putting one of his videos every time I would have a smoke. And this turned to be a very big part of my routine. I would do this every day on the days where I was smoking, because I was not smoking every day at the time. I was smoking once every 2 or 3 days, I think. So I would have a stack of videos built up because he would upload every day. And this went on, you know, for long months. And then eventually, at the beginning of 2022, I said to myself, you know what? I want to try doing something like this as well. I was in a pretty bad moment of my life. Things were very different 4 years ago. I was in a lot of situations that were not very good for me, and I was feeling very depressed. And honestly, I just needed something to motivate me to wake up in the morning, if I'm being really blunt right now, because I had just dropped out of university. I had no idea what I was going to do, and I felt like I could barely move through the day. But then came this guy with his funny videos and silly stories, and I felt like, you know, I had someone to have a smoke with within my day, and it motivated me to do something very similar. You have probably understood the resemblance of our channels for now, and I've never hid it. He was the full inspiration of why I created my channel, and I want to keep reiterating this because obviously it was not my original idea, you know. This channel is almost like an homage to his channel, I suppose. And so I started doing my own version of my videos. I would sit down, talk about a random topic, sometimes surrounding cigarettes, sometimes not. And I just kept doing it because it was a lot of fun. When I was younger, I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but my mom wouldn't allow me because I was too young to be exposed to the internet, which I now understand, but at the time I didn't really. I felt it was a little bit annoying, but my time came when I was 20 years old, and I think it was the best decision than to start when I was younger, you know. And you know, for a while the channel was doing very slowly, as they usually do at the beginning of anything creative, as I was talking about at the beginning of this video. But eventually I started getting some comments and some views, and people started saying that they enjoyed my videos as well. And I just became so happy and almost fueled by this desire to create more, so that truly more people would talk to me, because I felt very alone at that point in my life. And I suddenly had humans acknowledge me and my existence, you know. The sun is sort of rising up as I'm recording this video, so that's why the light keeps changing so much. But I will actually have another cigarette while I keep talking about this topic, which is very dear to me. Cheers. And I feel like 4 years passed, I'm not gonna say in the blink of an eye, because I feel like I can fully distinguish different eras of me and also the channel over the past years. And time felt like it was going by slowly as it was going by, but now looking back, it feels like it was a lot faster. And I just think that's the way things go, you know. You hear older people say that their life has passed in the blink of an eye. Truthfully, I think that if you think about it, you can probably, you know, take out the years and put them in front of you and see that a lot of different things happened in them, you know, and you changed a lot, and the things that you are doing changed somehow. And so the truth is, if it wasn't for that video of Jacob fucking Jones that I watched 4 years ago and a half, I probably would not have started this channel. And I wonder how life would have been. It's very interesting because I feel like I have found such a creative outlet here, and it has fulfilled me with so much joy and time to express my creativity, that I feel like it has truly shaped me into the type of person that I am today. To be able to express myself so much has definitely created the person that I am currently. And I'm of course ever changing, as all of us are, but there are certain experiences that we go through that really change the way things go for us, and I cannot be thankful enough. And I've told him many times via messaging that, you know, thank you, because if it wasn't for your videos and the way that you spoke on that specific video and all others that you made, I probably would not have started this. And you know, it is something that truly has shifted the way that I look at the world. I know it was a multitude of factors that has allowed me to become a happier person than I was before. It was definitely not just the channel, but I feel like being able to do YouTube full time and having time to think about things and to ponder what I'd like to be, what I'd like to be doing, has allowed me to get out of situations that I didn't think were very good for me, and to think what kinds of things I would like to be doing in the daily life, what type of person I would like to be behaving towards others and towards myself as well. And so it truly has been such a life-changing experience, and I don't know, I feel like that's really the key word for this video. I'm very, very grateful to have been able to do this for so long, and I know it's not something that is going to last forever, you know. These things are kind of time bombs. I don't think you can keep a YouTube channel going forever, you know. You would need to be very adaptable and just not worry as much as I do about analytics and all of that, which sometimes messes with my head quite a lot. But it's all a learning process, you know, and as long as it is going, I'm grateful and happy for it. And when my time comes to find something else to do, then I will hold these years with a lot of happiness in my heart, you know. I have been able to meet so many cool people because of this channel. I've made friends with a lot of different people from a lot of different countries. I really enjoy doing live streams, especially because I can speak with you guys in real time and be silly, and I feel like we're all on the same page, and I feel like I have found my place, you know. And I don't know, I am fueled by you guys, you know. If it wasn't for how nice the community is, I probably would have stopped a long time ago, because if I was to do this alone, or not for the people, I suppose, which is kind of a weird expression to use, but I don't know if I could have done it, you know, because sometimes it's very lonely. I'm making videos alone, I'm editing them alone, I'm uploading them alone. Only when I get to read the nice comments and the nice messages that I receive is when I see the impact that the videos can have, and that is the point at which I tell myself, I really enjoy doing this and I want to keep doing it a little bit more. And this is not to say that one day I'm going to stop doing YouTube. It's just to say that, you know, potentially I'll want to try some other activity full-time one day, but I'll always be making videos. I cannot see a future where I'm not making a video here and there, because I really enjoy doing it very much. Just thinking about an idea and then fulfilling it feels very rewarding. While I can have this consistency of uploading multiple times a month, then I will keep doing it. If one day I feel like my time has come to try something else, or YouTube isn't working anymore, then I will tell you and we will part ways with as much consistency, but I'll still be here every now and then. So that has been the video for today, my friends. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you all very soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and smile. And make somebody smile today, all right? I don't care how you do it. I just want you to do it somehow. And I will try as well. All right, see you soon. Bye.